Jüt, jüt, jüt. Also gut, wir haben einiges herausgefunden. Wir müssen gucken, wer Cocky ist. Trunkenes Mädchen, McConnell-Basis. Vielleicht kann die Großmutter uns helfen.
Oh, hello, dear.
Hallo, ich bin's wieder. We need to talk.
Mind if we talk for a bit, Grandma?
Not at all, dear. What's on your mind?
Pass auf. Ich habe Folgendes gefunden. McConnell-Basis.
Can you tell me anything about McConnell Air Force Base?
It's not very far from Conwell Springs. Joseph was stationed there for some time during the war. I believe they're still training young pilots there today.
So, when did Grandpa enlist in the Air Force?
Oh, it was barely past the honeymoon when Joseph left to fight in that terrible war, together with his best friend Charles and my brother Andrew. Those were nerve-wracking years. I was so worried I thought I would burst.
Ja,
Every short visit from Joseph was a joy, but he kept going back to the front, to my great dismay. When I told Joseph about being pregnant with your father, he finally realized that enough was enough. He had done his duty. Shortly thereafter, he returned to a quiet farmer's life in this very house, helping your great-grandfather with the crops, until he passed.
Okay. Was weißt du über das ertrunkene Mädchen?
Do you know anything about a young girl drowning around here?
Oh, yes. It was the saddest thing. She was only 16. We never really knew the family. They preferred to keep to themselves.
Do you remember the name of the girl or her family?
I'm awfully sorry, dear. I just can't recall.
That's okay, Grandma. I was just wondering why Grandpa would have wanted to save this.
Joseph was always affected by the tragedy of others. Perhaps he wanted to do something for the family. In any case, he didn't speak to me about it.
Okay. Und wer ist Cocky?
Does the nickname Cocky mean anything to you?
Sounds vaguely familiar. It reminds me of the aviator call signs Joseph and his friends gave one another. Joseph was vigilante. I can't count the number of times he got into trouble for breaking the rules. To this day, I have no idea how he always managed to land on his feet.
Must be hereditary, given the things I've gotten away with. Every time I wake up, I am genuinely surprised that I'm not in jail.
I'm sure it's not that bad, dear.
But to get back to the subject, you don't have any idea of who this Cocky is?
I'm afraid not, but the Air Force might be a good place to start.
Ah. Also dann auf...
Bye, Grandma. I'll be back later.
So long.
Zur Air Force Base. Das Spiel wird ein wenig ausschweifend, oder? Gut, gut. Welcher Sache sind wir hier auf der Spur? Machen wir wieder eine Motorradtour durch den Regen. Durch den Regen fahren wir. Hallo? Air Force Base? Hallo? Hä? Habe ich irgendwas vergessen?
I wonder who this Cocky person really is, and why he needed Grandpa's help so desperately.
Stand hier nicht gerade neuer Ort hinzugefügt?
Oh, hello, dear.
Ja, hallo. Wir müssen noch mal kurz reden.
Mind if we talk for a bit, Grandma?
Not at all, dear. What's on your mind?
Pass auf.
I don't see a reason to ask her about that.
Oh, in den Staub. Air Force Base. Okay.
Bye, Grandma. I'll be back
Gut.
later.
So long.
Wie komme ich denn jetzt zur Air Force Base? Es ist nicht weit von Cornwall weg. Halt! 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 So, jetzt aber hier. So, Telefonbuch.
All right, got it.
Okay, kann ich da jetzt anrufen?
McConnell Air Force Base, how can I help you?
Hi. I was just wondering if you had time to answer a few questions.
Sure thing, ma'am. Ask away.
Do you recognize the aviator call sign, Cocky?
Afraid not, ma'am. I know all the call signs here, and I'm positive it's not one of them.
This isn't current, though. It might have been used as early as World War II.
Oh, that's unfortunate. We don't keep any official records of call signs. The only option I can think of is to get a hold of somebody who was around back then.
Any suggestions?
The only person I can think of who is still alive would be Charles Wade.
The billionaire. He was stationed at McConnell?
He was, up until the point when he founded Wade Industries in the 60s.
All right, thanks.
My pleasure, ma'am. Anything else I can help you with?
Do you know anything about what happened to Joseph Rain in 81?
I know that he was no longer stationed here at the base at that time. He'd left the Air Force decades earlier. But as a Conwell Springs citizen, sure, I've heard the rumors just like everybody else. How he was found by the sheriff all messed up, walking out of the woods with some kind of unexplained brain damage.
Any theory as to what he was doing out there?
I'm afraid not, ma'am. But I'm positive that it had nothing to do with this base or our operations here.
Okay, what can you tell me about his service at McConnell?
Well, Joseph Rain is a legend around here. His pile of medals weighs more than my car. I was fortunate enough to meet him before he suffered his injury, and I must say, what an inspiring man. I'm positive that he would have made general if he'd stuck around.
Any idea of why he quit? He looks so happy in the pictures from the war.
Oh, your family, ma'am?
Granddaughter.
Well, then I'm sorry for your loss. I heard about his recent passing.
Appreciate it, buddy. So, about him quitting.
I shouldn't speak ill of the dead, but some say the war broke him. PTSD. Me? I don't think so. When I met him, he had this aura about him, like he wasn't afraid of anything. Maybe it was just guilt. He ended a lot of lives, but that's just me speculating.
Gotcha. Thanks for the thoughts.
Weißt du noch was über dein Mädchen?
I don't
vielleicht?
see a reason to ask him about that.
Okay, gut.
What can you tell me about McConnell Air Force Base?
This is one of the oldest Air Force bases in the U.S., established during World War I. The main purpose of it is to train fighter pilots. The McConnell Flight School is well-renowned all around the country. In the late 80s, the school started accepting a limited number of civilian applicants due to the high demand. Some of the most famous dogfighters in U.S. history, such as Ethan Fireball Jenkins, Joseph Vigilante Rain, and Brett Savior Myers, trained at this very base. Charles Wade, the great industrialist, did too. Some claim that many of his revolutionary ideas came from the former chief mechanic here, the late Niles Bloom.
Interesting. Thanks for the history lesson.
Ich glaube, das war's dann, ne? Charles Wade. Ja, den rufe ich mal direkt
I'm
an.
trying to get a hold of Charles Wade. Would you happen to know how to reach him?
I'm sorry, ma'am, but Charles Wade is a public figure. He has explicitly asked us not to provide his contact details to anyone.
Is there any way you could make an exception? I really need to talk to Mr. Wade.
No can do. I can't really help you out unless you have some sort of official business.
Das kann ich nicht machen. Mit dem diskutieren. Ach, weißt du was, die macht doch sowieso immer, was sie will, ne?
I do have official business. I'm Deputy Reagan. I'm calling from Conwell Springs Sheriff's Department.
Nice try. Do you know what caller ID is? You can clearly see that you're not calling from the station. Goodbye.
Damn, I can't pull that off if I call from here.
Ah, so, das heißt, wir müssen zum Polizeirevier und von da aus anrufen. Shit. Gut, aber der steht doch garantiert nicht im Telefonbuch, ne?
Damn, no Charles Wade in here. Was worth a shot, but being rich and famous and all, I guess he's got a hidden number.
Das
No
ist
hit
wohl
for
wahr.
Wade Industries either, but it was kind of a long shot for them to have an office in this small county anyway. I should try to get a hold of him some other way.
Ja. Wir fahren jetzt nochmal zum Polizeirevier. Schicken Larry was zu essen holen. Lenny? Larry? Lenny. Und in der Zeit rufen wir da an. Denkt er sich so, weißt du? Tachchen.
Hey, Lenny.
Hello, Kathy. What's up?
Nah, I don't want to ask him about that. Hey, Lenny, do you remember anything about a girl drowning around here?
Yeah, I remember my mom telling me about that. I was like 6 at the time, though.
Do you remember her name?
Oh, man. Not really. I was so little. I think it was something with an L. Linda? Laura? Something like that.
All right, I'll keep looking. Nah, I don't want to ask him about that.
Okay. Das weiß er auch
Nah,
nicht, ne?
I don't want to ask him about that.
Okay, gut, dann müssen wir das anders
Well,
machen.
gotta go.
See ya.
Hey, do you mind if I use this phone here?
Sorry, that's not allowed.
Oh. Tag, Sheriff. Ich bin's wieder.
Hello, Sheriff.
Nervensäge.
Mind if I ask you a few more questions?
If you must.
Pass auf. Also.
Do you know anything about the drowning here in 1975? 16-year-old girl?
You have a memory problem? I told you I haven't been working here that long. Besides, even if I did, I wouldn't tell you. Juvenile cases are a sensitive matter.
I don't need to ask him that. I don't need to ask him that. I don't need to ask him that.
Okay, dann sind wir
That's all
fertig.
for now.
Good.
Hat er kein Telefon? Verdammt. Ach, Lenny, wie kriege ich dich vom Telefon weg?
Lenny, I need you to do something.
Aha.
How can I help, boss?
It's my mother's birthday this
Oh.
weekend. You'll have to get her a gift.
Gift? Like what? I don't really know your mother.
For Christ's sakes, all moms are the same. Just use your imagination. I'm expecting something nicely wrapped on my desk by the end of the week.
Okay, boss.
Vielleicht.
Hey, Sheriff, what's the deal with that bum?
What bum?
Na, du bist immer noch hier.
That combination makes no sense.
Ja, kann man ja mal ausprobieren, ne? Hey, kannst du mir noch mal einen Gefallen tun?
Hey,
Hi there.
could you distract Lenny again?
Sure, I needed to puke again anyway.
Good to know. Guess what? He's having some kind of fit in there.
Not again.
Here we go again.
So, Hallöchen.
McConnell Air Force Base, how can I help you?
Hi. I was just wondering if you had time to answer a few questions.
Sure thing, ma'am. Ask away.
I'm trying to get a hold of Charles Wade. Would you happen to know how to reach him?
I'm sorry, ma'am, but Charles Wade is a public figure. He has explicitly asked us not to provide his contact details to anyone.
Ja,
Is
das
there
wissen wir ja
any
schon.
way you could make an exception? I really need to talk to Mr. Wade.
No can do. I can't really help you out unless you have some sort of official business.
Aha, pass auf.
I do have official business. I'm Deputy Reagan. I'm calling from Conwell Springs Sheriff's Department.
I can see that you're actually calling from the station. You say you're a cop? You don't sound like a cop.
Ah, seine Zweifel ignorieren, drohen ihn zu melden, ihn beschuldigen.
What the hell is that supposed to mean? It's just because I'm a woman, right? Women don't belong in law enforcement? Is that what you're saying? That's so sexist.
Now that's hardly what...
Do you have any idea what I have to go through every day? Nobody takes me seriously. The dirty looks, the sexual innuendos,
Relax, okay? I'll check the files.
Okay, gut. Pfui. Haben wir ihn dann nochmal.
555-7641.
Thanks, buddy.
Thanks, buddy. Ah, schön. So. Weiter geht's, nicht wahr?
Wade residence?
Hi, this is Kathy Rain. I'm calling for Charles Wade.
He doesn't live here anymore. What's this about? What do you want with my father?
I'd just like to have a quick word with Mr. Wade. It's about my grandfather, Joseph Rain.
You're 20 years late, girl. My father has neither time nor energy to deal with you people.
But
This conversation is over. Unless my father explicitly says he wants to talk to you, it's not going to happen.
what a stuck-up, overclass witch. Well, she
Okay.
hasn't heard the last from me. I'm going to talk to that old man one way or another.
Das kriegen wir schon hin. Wir rufen direkt nochmal an. So. Wir rufen direkt nochmal an.
You've reached Erica Wade. Leave a message after the beep.
Oh. Boah, ist die fies. Ah.
I want to put a message in here, but I'm not sure what. I think I'll sleep on it and try to figure out something tomorrow.
Na gut. Aber wo gehen wir jetzt pennen? So weit, so gut. Wir wissen noch nicht, wohin der Schlüssel gehört. Aber wir haben schon ein paar Sachen rausgefunden. Machen wir jetzt. Warum fahre ich denn zum Friedhof? Weil... Ach, sieh mal an, wen haben wir denn da?
Hey, kid.
Hi yourself.
What are you doing?
None of your business.
I like you, kid. You're not here alone, right? Where's your mom?
Oh, she's around.
Ah, ich verstehe.
I don't see her.
You must be blind or something.
I'll go look for your mom, okay? Don't go anywhere.
Whatever.
The grave is brimming with flowers.
Das kann die Mutter nicht sein. Das auch definitiv nicht. Okay, ich komme nicht weiter darüber. Auch nicht. Gehen wir mal dahin.
No reason to go in there.
Ah, gut, geht sie nicht.
Alright, this is the right date. Looks like her name was Lily Myers. I should try to get a hold of her family.
Deshalb. Lily Myers. Das heißt, wir brauchen erstmal wieder... Telefon. Das hier könnte die Mutter sein, ne? Ah, oder?
I shouldn't leave while that kid is alone.
Oh, okay. Ah, dann hängen wir hier jetzt fest. Okay, warte.
Kid?
Wo ist denn jetzt hin?
Guess
Hallo?
he found his mom.
Da können wir ja jetzt gehen. Oder ist er da reingegangen?
No reason to go in there.
Okay. Na komm. Schlender, Schlender. Jetzt brauchen wir erstmal wieder ein Telefonbuch. Interessante Grübelstory. An die Grafik habe ich mir auch schon gewöhnt. Die ist richtig cool. Also, die ist schön. Das ist so... Ach, herrlich retro.
She's been dead for 2 decades. I could try to find someone in her family, but I'll need a full name.
Ja, Leute, ernsthaft? Den kriege ich aber am ehesten bei der Polizei, ne?
Oh, hello, dear.
Hello. We need to talk, Grandma.
Mind if we talk for a bit, Grandma?
Not at all, dear. What's on your mind?
Pass auf.
I found out that the drowned girl's name was Lily Myers. Ring a bell?
Oh, yes. Oh, how could I forget? Sue, Jack, and their children, Lily and Nathan.
Do they still live around here?
Mother and son do. I see them in town from time to time. They live somewhere near the lake.
But not the father. Jack, was it?
No. He disappeared not long after Lily took her own life.
Whoa, she killed herself. That's news to me.
Oh, that girl had been troubled for years. Truman made an official statement later. It was no accident.
I see. Do you know how I can reach the family?
Not really, dear. Like I said, they tend to keep to themselves.
Wie kann man sich denn mit Ertrinken selbst umbringen? Da bist du dann aber echt schon weit. Weil bis du ertrinkst, ne?
Bye, Grandma. I'll be back later.
So long.
Wir trinken den ganzen Tag nur Tee, die Oma. Oma halt. So. Mal gucken, ob wir was im Telefonbuch finden.
All right, found an address.
Ah. Da rufen wir nicht an, da fahren wir direkt vorbei. Alles klar. Dann fahren wir mal direkt dahin. Hütte am See. Hm.
"55 degrees. Not too chilly, thankfully. It doesn't belong to me. I don't want to take it without a good reason."
Erstmal alles einstecken.
Conwell Lake, where Lily Myers met her demise. It's totally overflowing with cigarette butts.
Also ist hier jemand. So, wir gehen erstmal schwimmen.
I would, but I forgot my swimsuit at home.
Hallo?
Yes? Can I help you?
I hope so. My name's Rain. Kathy Rain.
Joseph's girl. The one they sent away.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, what do you want?
I had some questions about your daughter, Lily.
Well, you know what? I don't have any answers, girl. Lily was precious, special. Lily died. That's all there is to it.
My grandfather came to see you, right? To ask about her?
Maybe he did. I don't see how that's any of your business.
I'm not asking for much, Mrs. Myers.
Then clearly you have no idea what it's like losing a child. Goodbye.
Okay. Gut, das kann man wirklich nicht nachvollziehen. Und jeder, der es kann, man vollstes
I can see
Mitgefühl.
someone moving inside.
Das Catmobil. Wie geil ist das denn?
Thick, dense forest. What were you doing out there, Grandpa?
Machen wir jetzt. Gehen wir ja nochmal auf die Nerven, oder?
That combination makes no sense. That action doesn't seem productive to me.
Won't you ever give up?
Nein.
I don't want to show her that. I should try to get her on my side first.
Won't you ever give up?
Care to join me for a smoke, Mrs. Myers?
Well, I'm gonna have to think about it. What brand?
Corley Cinders. Extra long.
You got taste. I'll give you that. Well, I suppose one smoke can't hurt.
Okay.
And that's when he realized it was his own bong.
Oh my, oh now that was a good one. You know what, Kathy? You're okay. Sorry for being such a cranky old bag before. I get a short fuse when I run out of smokes.
Now, that's an understatement. Good thing I had my morning smoke, otherwise we would have had a fist fight on our hands.
Oh, it's getting chilly. Why don't we head inside?
Sure, let's go.
Geht doch. So. Wie eine Kippe doch vereint. Wen haben wir denn hier?
Now, this here's my boy Nathan. He's special. Nate, be polite and say hello to Kathy.
Hi, Kathy.
Hi there, big guy.
Okay.
Very lifelike. Contrary to popular belief, I don't believe the owls are more than what they seem. Yet another burial ground for those sweet, addictive, not to mention cancer-inducing sticks of tobacco. I'm a huge fan.
Ja, es sind die 90er. Es sind die 90er.